Good day. Welcome to Yeah, It's Red. Today I'd like to talk about the SJCam star7 external microphone and the fact that I did shorten it. And the first thing I did was I ordered another microphone just in case it went wrong. And so I had ordered this from Amazon. It is this unit here. And the thing I noticed on the bottom is it's also for a Hero 3, 3 Plus, and a 4. I was always led to believe that the SJ7 Star external microphone setup you could only use their product because the mic pins were specific, but apparently not. So you can use an adapter from those models of a GoPro on this cam, on the star7 cam, and that opens up some other possibilities, wireless microphones, whatnot. Well, that may be my future, but for the time being, I needed to shorten the microphone cable, and that's why I got an extra one, just in case I screwed it up. So, otherwise, I would have had to deal with something like this, where I'd have to wrap up the other 3 feet of cable. So it's nice and neat because this would be in my helmet and then hooking up to my camera, wherever it was. And usually it was on the chin mount. And this takes up a lot of real estate in your helmet. So, hence the project of shortening the cable and coming up with something like this. So, in the process of doing it, I cut a chunk of wire off. Here it is, basically. I cut off this amount of cable. I'm not going to go through showing you how I soldering it and in the process of doing it, because it's kind of embarrassing because it didn't work out quite as best as I planned. I had to do it a number of times. And the reason being is these 2 tiny fine wires, a red one and a gold one. So after you strip away the cloth, and then you've got the black plastic insulation, you strip that, and you're left with these 2 fine wires. And then what you have to do is with your fingernail, pull it back to get rid of some of that plastic. And it's hard to see if you've got it or not. Of course, some of it will melt. And then you solder it together, and you can use heat shrink or whatever. I tried for about an hour to get this to work because I got it working the first time around, and then when I put it all together, I guess my connection wasn't that good. So then I had to do it over and over again and test the microphone on the camera and stuff. In the end, I ended up with this. With a black electrical tape over top of heat shrink tubing, which is over top of very tiny slivers of tape over top of my connection. Then I thought, well, how am I going to fasten in my helmet nice and neat? And I had some extra Velcro pieces from my Sena communication system, and I kind of made a donut. So here you see this round Velcro thing with a slot in it, which allows me to feed the cable through. And I have a Velcro pad on the chin mount, and it sits in the right spot for the right thing to do. In another video, I've showed you how I've taped over the microphone so it basically gets rid of the wind noise even better. So that's the microphone I'm using at the moment, and I'm just passing this on. Have a great day. Cheers.